My name's Tom Johnson. I'm the marketing director for Boxpark.
Amazing. I love Boxpark. I've had plenty of good time there, to be honest with you.
Excellent. Many people have, hopefully.
I really need to get there to go and see Barry doing his karaoke there at some point.
Barry's he's coming up in October, actually. Come on down. Come and see him. He's still we've actually just moved office and we've named a meeting room after Barry.
I mean, that seems fair.
We've got the Barry room. I think it's only right.
More people should. More people should. So let's cut to it. So how are you, let's talk about customer data and CRMs. How are you leveraging your customer data to try and personalise that guest experience?
Yeah, it's a massive deal for us, and it has been for quite a long time, I think. But we've been on a real journey. So we have a loyalty program called the Black Card, the Boxpark Black Card, which has some level of notoriety now, really. But it's been in development for about 5 years, and what we are now finally at the stage where we can actually get a proper, single customer view. Horrible bit of marketing terminology, but proper single customer view, looking at when a customer comes in, what they're buying, what they're spending, how often, what time, what events are they attending, what feedback scores are they giving us. Everything is now in one place, and obviously working with Access and working with Acteol specifically, it's allowed us to patch together what was quite a disparate set of data. We've always been pretty keen on collecting it, and we've always been pretty keen on storing it, but it's always been tricky to use it. But now actually we're in a position where literally with a couple of drag and drops we can go and chat to people who bought a pint of Coors at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday while watching drum and bass.
I mean, that's both amazing and slightly terrifying.
Slightly terrifying, yeah. And we use it responsibly, obviously.
Of course we do.
But yeah, no, it's a massive part of our business. So the Black Card, it's grown and grown, and we've got 1.6 million members on there now. So there's 1.6 million people with the Boxpark Black Card in their wallet, which is huge for us. It opens doors. And I think that the journey we're on at the moment, really the last 12 to 18 months, is going from it being, just a thing that people have, as part of their time at Boxpark, to actually being a fully fledged loyalty program, a real value exchange. So, we build it around sort of 3 pillars of priority access. What can we give people that's special? So if they are coming to watch Barry, make sure they get a 48-hour priority window, because those tickets go fast, or a special price. The offers, people who have that Black Card have unique offers. And again, being able to work with the systems we've got now with Acteol and integrating with our till system, Tavalis, they can scan that card and our staff can see a completely different screen. They've unlocked a whole different world of actually, students can get £3 pints at the moment. We've got a special happy hour running Monday to Friday, all through that card. So genuine value through, access offers, and then rewards as well. Just cool stuff that we can give back to people to keep them interested, keep them using their points. At the heart of it, we encourage people to come and scan whenever they join us. They build up points. Every 100 points they get, it's one point per pound. Every 100 points they get £10 back. It's pretty simple, but pretty good value. So, it's a massive part of us. So, that's sort of the front end of it. And then the data we get, it sort of allows us to do lots of stuff, whether it's insights that just, what we love is, what we love is quick stuff, quick business changes. So it's great to have insights that drive long-term strategy and create a big roadmap for the future. But actually, if there's something that we can change tomorrow, man, we love that stuff. We'll go all in on that. So if we can see that people coming to this event, are turning up perhaps an hour and a half later than we thought they would, well, actually, let's put a special offer on that brings them in earlier. And if that's not working, well, I'll book the DJ later then or something. I'm not going to waste the money on it. Actually, if we know that people are coming and they're giving feedback, like a low net promoter score on their feedback, and you can spot those patterns of, well, actually, hang on, all these people have been to X trader and they've all come on a Thursday, which we can do again through this integration that we've built. We'll go and change it that week. We'll go and find out what it is and go and change it. So love that stuff. So yeah, that's it. I mean, it's massive for us. There's tons of applications, obviously, but yeah, we love just sort of having it there. Yes, build the long-term strategy, but actually act on it and get stuff done off the back of it.
That ability to be reactive to that kind of data, live data, that's incredible.
It's massive for us. I mean, and it's not just for us as well. We work with lots of partners. I mean, drinks partners. We're fortunate that we have spaces where brands like to activate. So with our partners at Molson Coors, Pernod Ricard, Coca-Cola, they come and have big stuff happening at our venues all the time. And actually to be able to go to someone, well, do you know what? Actually, we want to incentivise or offer or reward people who've bought that product within the last hour and ping them now. or trigger it automatically. That's mega. That's everyone loves that stuff. So and it's just it's good for all the stakeholders involved. Really good for the customer because quite often as I say we're generous with what we give them. Should be a win-win-win-win-win all around.
Really should. So that relationship with Access, it sounds like they've kind of been pretty integral in helping you to build this and deliver it on a daily basis.
Yeah, it has. It's been. So we work with a couple of different Access platforms with Design My Night, which we've had for a long time, and have really starting to sort of refine how we use that. But then, the big one for us has been Acteol. So we started speaking to Acteol quite a few years ago. Then obviously there was a funny couple of years, not so long ago, which slightly sort of slowed down proceedings. But yeah, we went live with after quite a long build. We went live with our new Acteol platform November last year. And yeah, we haven't looked back since really. So yeah, we've worked closely with them, and we speak twice a week. We're constantly refining it. The platform's constantly evolving. And the brilliant thing about it is it is all in one place. As I say, we were struggling to. We've always been obsessed with having the data. It's just we never quite had it all in one place, and now we have. And we can do something with it. And so we probably annoy our good friends at Access quite a lot because we're constantly nagging them for different things and new things and things.
I mean, they smiled when they introduced me to you.
Well, exactly. So it can't be that bad. But yeah, things that are maybe in the pipeline. We constantly want to make the most of it though and evolve it and do more with it. But it's been a cool relationship, and
yeah,
we're in a good place.
Look like then? Where does it go? Because the Black Card sounds very cool, and it sounds like you get to do some amazing stuff now.
The Black Card's wicked. It's got good value to it at the moment, but we want more value to it. So one of the key things when we built the system with the team at Acteol, with the functionality we've got there, is we want to tier it. We know who our top 5% of customers are. I want to give them more. We'll want to identify it. So we want the box cards, but we want a platinum version. I want them to be the only 300 people who could come and watch Stormzy play in Croydon. That's the sort of stuff we want to give them, and actually now we've got the framework there to do that, so that's huge. Actually what I want to do is I want to actually make it just part. We put the Black Card and loyalty at the heart of our business now, much more than I ever imagined we would. But I want it to be an absolutely core part of that customer experience as well, and it's getting that way. But actually I want them to walk into the venue, and I said it when I was speaking on the stage earlier, it's a slightly odd aspiration, but somewhere between the Tesco Club Card, where everyone knows what they're getting, and the Soho House membership, I want that Boxpark Black Card to live there. Really clear offers, really smart offers based on what we know about them, but actually with that element of aspiration as well, where you just can't get that anywhere. That's where we want to go for, and I'm confident with the platform we've got, we can get there.
I love that. I'm already now thinking about how do I go about signing up. How do I do that? Easy?
Really easy to sign up. So you can sign up easily online. I mean, that's what we're pretty pedantic in our business as well about user experience, and that's been one of the big challenges we've had. Is it's so fundamental to our business. If we want people to be able to sign up on a busy Saturday night, it has to be done in 30 seconds. We time it, and we test it and test it and test it. The door staff all know it. We know it. Actually, it's not me spotting the issue. It's not our tech team spotting the issue. It's the guys on the ground who call us up at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night going, something's not working, so we make it seamless. So yeah, really simple go. We ask for a really simple amount of, we don't ask for a lot for people to sign up. We keep it really straightforward. QR codes on site, loads of methods online to sort of find it, and then we might ask a little bit more data from people. We want to know a bit more. We'll incentivize it. Everyone who fills out their profile gets a free drink. Can't say fairer than that. But the big thing for us and what we've been able to do is then we go on and enrich it by behaviour. We don't just want people telling us what they do, because they don't always know what they do. And so actually that's what we've got now by having the 6-7 integrations that Acteol have built for us with all our tills, online ordering, ticketing. We know for a fact what they do, and that's mega exciting.
Perfect. Tom, you've nailed it, and I think the only thing left to say is I'll see you in October for Barry Karaoke.
See you there.
Amazing,
Look forward to having you there, man. Wicked. Take care, man.